Hello Leo, it's Lisa, and here is your March 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading, so if you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. Okay, so let's see what March has in store for you, Leo. Also, I am holding another contest this month. If you like, share, and subscribe to my channel, as well as leave a comment on one of the videos, I will enter you into a draw to win a full recorded reading with me, and I will be pulling the name at the end of the month and let you know if you're the lucky winner. Okay, so let's see what the messages are for you for March. So the overall message for you, Leo, is for the month is the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about you've planted the seeds to your success. And now you just need to kind of do the work, tweak things, add things, but we'll get more clarity on that. So the challenge for the month for you for March is focus, the King of Cups. Focus and be in the now, which I know the Spirit is always talking about, being in the now and how important it is. So we'll get some more clarity on that. And then what you don't see coming this month is proactive, being proactive, the King of Swords. And where they want you to focus on is building a foundation to your future, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so let's get some clarity on these. So the Seven of Pentacles, all about planting the seeds to your success. Think of it as a fruit tree. You've planted the seeds, it's grown so far, and you need to prune it, water it, fertilize it in order to reap, the benefits of it and to get a lot of fruit off your tree. So this is just about, in March, it's all about, just doing the work, changing up some things, adding some things, trying new things. And the more you do that, the more abundance you'll have. So it's just, and the one thing I like about this card is it's all about, it's just the beginning. Like, even though we're like, oh yeah, okay, this is going on, it's just like, no, you've just planted the seeds to your success. There's so much more to come and so many more successes to come. So let's just get some clarity on this for you, Leo. So they're saying that the Lover's card, it can be that it's about love and that, someone comes in and it's just that whole romantic love. If you're currently in a relationship with someone, it's about connecting again and, really kind of bringing passion back into your life. And if it's none of that, then it's just connecting to your passions. So you've planted your seeds to your success. You're working on the goals that you're trying to accomplish in your life. And it's like, don't forget why you're doing it, what you're passionate about. Being passionate about getting the results. So it's all about passion and why you're doing what you're doing and not forgetting that along the way. Let's get some more clarity for you. So then, they're talking about a tower moment. So the tower is basically an upheaval that has happened in your life that pushes you to do the things that you need to do now. Although it's scary, the thing about the tower is that it's always getting you to where you're supposed to be. Right? It's always good. It's pushing you towards the good. So if you're stuck or you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing, or, just kind of lost, the universe helps us by kicking us in the arse or creating an upheaval. And it can even be a good upheaval where it's kind of like, wow, I went from having no clients to having thousands of clients. And now I have to adjust my life because it's so busy. And, I have to hire people or whatever. So it's this upheaval that is in your life that is going to make your life better, right? So you've gone through this upheaval, or it's happening now, and it's all about, okay, now what are you going to do with that? And, understand that it's pushing you to the right place, to where you should be. The High Priestess is about listening to your intuition, balancing it with your head and your heart. Because for a lot of us, our gut will tell us to do something, or we're going through something and our gut is like, oh yeah, it's going to be fine, or this is where you need to do it. But our head gets involved. That's where the devil on your shoulder lives, and doubt and fear. And it's like, you can't do it. Oh my God, just bury your head and stay in the tower. But your intuition will come out and say, no, this is what you need to do. And you need to listen to your intuition and think about it. So balance it with your head and your heart, especially when they're talking about passion. But ultimately, your gut is trying to steer you in the right direction, and you need to learn to listen to your gut. And then the last card is just move forward. This is like, stop getting distracted, stop looking over your shoulder, stop, looking at what's behind you or what other people are doing or other people are saying. You just need to do you, and you need to walk your path and, do what you need to do, add the things you need to add to get to your successes. But if you, just think about walking down the street. If you're looking over your shoulder, you're not going to see where you're going. So, which brings us to this card, which is the challenge for this month. This is all, the King of Cups is all about, getting things done, focusing on things right in front of you, emotionally focusing on things, and being present and in the now. The reason Spirit, there's many reasons why, but a lot of the reasons why that you'll always hear in spirituality or spirits, telling people about being in the now and being present, is that is where opportunity lives. That is where we can see what we have to do. If you're looking too far in the future or backwards, you're not going to see what you need to do right now in order to get to the successes that you need, whether that's a job offer, someone coming into your life, an invite to a party. There's so many ways the universe works in mysterious ways. So you need to be in the now and be present and be focused on what's right in front of you. And then also do the work that you need to do. But don't worry about, oh my God, I need to climb Mount Everest. My goal is way up there. And it's going to, instead of focusing at the summit of the challenge or the goal that you're set for yourself, in order to get there, you just need to focus on each step and think about climbing a mountain. If you aren't focusing on what's right in front of you, you might miss that crevasse and fall in, or you might not see the next perfect step to take in order to get up the hill quicker. So that's why it's so important that you're in the now, whether it's an opportunity that comes in, an invite that leads you to someone, or a job, an opportunity, or when a door shuts in the now and it's kind of like, this isn't the right thing. We're trying to push you over to the right thing. So you have to stay in the now, and you have to be present and focus on what you need to do every day to get there. Okay, so some clarifications. They're saying, just focus and be present in celebrations, in expanding and networking, and do what you need to do in order to do that. Live life to the fullest. Like, instead of worrying about what's to come, live life to the fullest. Okay, so get some more clarity on that. So the Nine of Pentacles is all about you earning your successes and your material gains. And it's all about, okay, what do you need to do to get that? Nobody's going to hand it to you. Nobody's going to make the opportunity happen for you. They'll bring you the opportunity. They'll tell you about an opportunity, but you need to take the opportunity. You need to walk forward. You need to do the work, because nobody's going to do it for you, but it is worth it because it leads you to the successes you want. The Five of Cups is all about mindset. So as a challenge, it's about focusing on the now, and not focusing on the negative, not focusing on what isn't happening, or, may not happen, or, what's going on, all the negative things that are going on in the world around you. It's, they call this the spilled milk card. So don't focus on all the things that are going wrong. Focus on just moving forward, be aware that it's happened, and go, wow, that sucked, but I'm just going to keep on going because there's all these good things waiting for you. And as you move forward, you'll understand the whys it happened, and probably be grateful for them, because it's like, wow, if that didn't fall apart, or if that worked, I wouldn't be over here having this great opportunity. And one more clarity, it's about moving forward with balance. So again, very much about being in the now. It's not rushing forward or trying to force things to happen. It's just moving forward with balance, taking those baby steps, and then everything will come together. So this month, focus on the now, focus on what you need to do right now in order to get to the goals that you're going to do. Like, what are you going to do today to attain that goal? And then just do it with balance. Don't overdo it, hyper focus, just baby steps every day. And it will all come together. Okay, so then what you don't see coming is the King of Swords, which is about being proactive, right? So it's like you're doing this work and it's about being proactive and making things happen instead of sitting back and being reactive, to whatever's going on around you. It's switching from being in survival mode to being proactive and saying, you know what, I'm going to take on the world. I'm going to make things happen in my life. So let's get some clarity on that, Leo. Wow. So if you do that and you're proactive, you are moving towards big success in every area of your life. It's heaven sent. It's meant to happen. Just do the work and get there and focus on the now is what they're saying. The Fool is all about going for those opportunities, taking a risk, jumping off the cliff, and not knowing how it's all going to turn out, trusting it's going to turn out. And, you get an invitation, you get an opportunity to do a job, you apply for a new job. It's like, just go for it. Be proactive, excuse me, and just do it. When you do that, an opportunity comes out of the blue that leads you to money and other successes. So they're basically saying by being proactive, by focusing on the now, this opportunity comes in for you. And then you have mental clarity. You can see why it's all happening, how it's coming together, what you need to do. Like, I think that's another thing about focusing on the now and being present in the now is you're more clear about what you need to do. So when you take those baby steps, something that wasn't so clear to you a week ago, when you were like looking either too far forward or backwards, when you focus on the now, you're like, oh, okay, this is what I need to do. This is why I feel so much better, or I feel I have mental clarity. I know what I need to do, what my next step is going to be. And, it's just mental clarity. It's amazing. So it really is about focusing on the now and being present. I know I keep saying that, but that's what they keep saying. And then the last card, the Three of Pentacles, is all about building a foundation. This is what they want you to focus on. So whether it's health and fitness, career, other like love interests, relationships with other people, it's about building a strong foundation, being who you are, being present. So, and listen and, be a part of a team, even if that's a tribe, like of people around you, and listening to other people's experiences, but it builds this strong foundation that leads to all the successes. So it feels like March is all about being in the now, doing some work, being present in everything that's happening, taking some, opportunities that come to you, even if you're like, oh my God, I've never done that. Do it because it's leading you somewhere. And then just focus on building this foundation. And the stronger your foundation is, and that's by trying different things and going for different things and being present, you move towards your successes. So let's just get some clarity on that. So they're talking about communication. This card is also about manifesting. So about manifesting with the universe. What you put out is what you get back. It can be, focusing on the positive things, which they've talked about. If you've seen online, the whole lucky girl syndrome, doing that where you retrain your subconscious to think positive by seeing all the positive things that have happened in your day and being present and going, wow, I'm so lucky. So it's about manifesting with the universe, putting out to the universe what it is that you want, vision boards, whatever works for you, journaling. But they're also talking about communication in several ways. So if it's about a business or even relationships, it's about clear communication about who you are and what you want, as well as communication, like actual communication, whether that's social media, writing a book, but it's communicating your truth. Builds this strong foundation to your business or to your personal life, like even with relationships or health and fitness. It all is about communication. Okay, that helps build your strong foundation. Just move forward. So this is all about synchronicity, really. It's and being proactive, which is what this card's about, is if you do your part, the universe will provide you with exactly what you need. So you move forward, you take action, you're in the now, you're doing your thing, right? And then the universe brings you the opportunities. They bring you what you need, they take away what you don't need. And it's all about understanding that it's a give and take with the universe. I always think of this card a lot like the Serenity Prayer. So it's like focus on what you can do and what you need to do, your attitude, your actions that you take, and let go of what you can't control. And understand that you can't force something to happen, but you can make it happen through your actions. And the universe will line everything up if it's supposed to happen. So just keep doing what you need to do in order to have your successes, and the universe will help along the way. And then the next clarification is everything happens when it's supposed to happen, how it's supposed to happen. So again, they're telling you to let go of the outcome, let go of how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. Just do what you need to do in order to have your successes. It's like, when am I going to get that job? When is my business going to hit a certain number? Just do what you need to do in order to do it. Communicate and do the things you need to do. And then it will happen exactly when it's supposed to happen. And then the last card is, by doing this and being present, it gives you the ability to accept certain things that you need to do, accept certain people, accept certain situations, but it also gives you a whole new perspective. Instead of like looking way out in the future or behind you, when you're in the now and you're present and you're doing what you need to do, you have a whole new perspective of a situation. It's almost like standing back and going, wow, okay, I get this. I see now. And being able to really kind of focus and build this foundation, so then you can have the successes. It's like you can't build a house without a foundation. You can't have a successful relationship or career without this foundation. So it's about doing that and getting this new perspective, which will help you build the foundation. So very, very cool, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, if you like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment, I'll enter you into the draw. I look forward to seeing what the rest of March brings for you. I'll check back in my mid-month check-in. Have a great month, and I will see you soon.
Sun is always shining behind the clouds. Less you're fae Greenock, then it's pushing down with rain.